everybody, welcome back to Beauty News with Angela Cruz, where today I am showing you on this highly requested video the demo of the full coverage lash, the magnetic lashes by 12 Cosmetics. If you look back through my previous videos, you'll see that I said this is not my favorite because the lashes themselves are very long and my eyes are so short. So these are probably for people who have bigger eyes than I do. However, I did not show in that last video how they fit my eyes. So highly requested that I show how they fit. And so I figured out a way to make them fit my eyes a little bit better. The way that I've been storing these is that I take the actual lash itself and I actually have stored them by folding them in half to where the magnets kind of sandwich together. And so now I store them like that. And so whenever I'm ready to put them on, they have more of a bend. So as you can see, this bend will help it fit my eye better. So we're gonna do a demo of how these fit my eye and what they're like. These are the more natural lashes of the full coverage lash by 12 Cosmetics. I also got like the more glamorous ones. I like the natural lash more for everyday look. You can see that right now I'm actually demonstrating and wearing on my right eye the full coverage lash, and you can see that it's not as close to my lash line as, you know, we would want it to be, but that's another thing about bending it so that it's more of a fit for my short eyes. So I love the way that they look. You know, don't look too close because you'll see that it's not exactly on my lash line like I want it to be, but this is the way that I've made it work for my eye that's a little bit smaller than average. So here's the applicator, the 12 Cosmetics applicator for the full coverage lash. You don't get an applicator when it comes to the half lashes. If you've used 12 Cosmetics, you know, you're probably familiar with the half lashes, and they're very different than the full coverage lash. It comes in this case. In fact, I'll put it in so you can see what it looks like when it comes to you. So you're gonna get these little under magnets. These are the bottom magnets, and they're coming like this, where you're gonna have the right eye designated and the magnets in their own little individual spots. So I thought that this was helpful. Then when it comes to the half lashes, none of it looks like this. Half lashes are just kind of like, you know, spread out however, and it's really easy. This I find is a little bit more challenging, but it gives you more of that glamorous look. So here's how you put it in the applicator. So the applicator, I'm holding it in my right hand. You put the lash top on the top, and let me give you a tip. One thing, when I've played with this, one thing that I've figured out is that if you put the magnets right at the very edge of the top, you need to lay it flat, like this one's wanting to go straight. It needs to go flat. Put the magnets at the very top edge, and then it'll sandwich better to your natural lashes. It's wanting to fight with me right now. Come on, be good, we're on YouTube Live. There you go. So this is how it's supposed to be on the top. So notice that the magnets are actually at the very edge right here where it curves. Whenever I would first apply it, I had problems because I would notice that the lashes themselves, like the magnets would go back farther. So now that I've learned putting it at the edge, it gets closer to your natural lash line. So that's helpful. All right, so next is you're gonna take these bottom magnets, which are designated by the red dot. That's standard for 12 Cosmetics, which I think is very helpful. Not every single magnetic lash company does that, and I think this is super helpful. So I'm putting it at the same angle that I'm putting the top lash. So notice that I have the top lashes up here and then the bottom magnets down here, okay? Last one. And by the way, I gotta tell you, you need to be patient with these because if you're not, you know, and everybody's eyes are different, so you gotta figure out the way that this works for you. Because, you know, I had said in my last video, these were not my favorites, but I had not played with them enough to figure out this method where I had bent them and made them fit my eyes better. So, okay. All right, let's see how I need to angle it a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now here we go. You ready? So, going on the left eye, and I'm taking my time with this because if I don't, I'm in trouble. So here we go. And you just close them. Oh. That was not perfect. So this is like an example of what not to do. Like one side is like good and the other's bad. So let's make that around 2. And also if you're in a hurry, this may not be the best option for you because you're gonna, my cousin behind the camera is like, because she's like, we've been filming for 5 minutes now and you only have one lash done already. All right, so we're trying this again. Oh, I've noticed that it's easier for me to put the magnet on top, like the top lash on the top applicator, because whenever you put the bottom ones first, the top applicator wants to go to the bottom. All right, so take 2. Hopefully this one works. If it doesn't, you're just gonna have to trust me because I'm not gonna make you struggle along with me for 10 minutes. All right. And once you have them on, just like any other magnetic lash, it's pretty comfortable. You don't even feel that it's there. And the benefit of magnetic lashes, which you guys know, I love my magnetic lashes. Like, I'm like the magnetic lash queen. I have so many videos about them. The benefit of them is they don't pull out your eyelashes, like your natural lashes. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do round 2. All right, here we go. Can you see me? Oh, I did it. Yes! Success! I feel really good about this one. Can you see the up and low? So I got this one even closer to my lash line than I did on this one. I think this one was a little more curved, but I'm gonna leave them. So this is what they look like when they're on. Again, this is by 12 Cosmetics, which is a brand that was the first brand that came into my life for magnetic lashes. I love it. I think it is good. It is a little bit costlier. You're going to pay a little bit more than what you would typically pay whenever you're doing any magnetic lashes, but you get what you pay for, so quality is good. I do recommend it. I think it's great. They do run sales. So 12cosmetics.com, they did not sponsor this. I bought this with my own money, so this is my honest review. Thanks so much for tuning in. You guys know I love you, and I will see you in the next video.